Do people cross the road in the city where you live?
Oh, you mean in Hanoi?
Yeah, you live
No.
in Hanoi now.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Close their eyes and hope for the best, I think.
Hello. Welcome back to IELTS TRANGBEC. Guess what? Who I am with here today? Teacher.
Jeremy.
His head is getting bigger. And you are from?
From Hereford.
From Hereford.
In the UK.
In the UK. Here with him to ask you some really nice questions in IELTS Speaking Part 1. And it is about
Roads and streets.
roads. So we say roads and streets.
Yeah.
It's very hard to pronounce roads and streets.
Yeah, roads and streets.
And streets. Yes. So in order to nail that topic, you need to have some good vocabulary to describe the road condition, right? And especially the traffic condition on the road, and how you can say how crowded it can be. So we have some good vocabulary in here that me and Jeremy just listed a few minutes ago. So the first one is
Packed.
yeah, you can say the road is packed, right?
Yeah.
And the second one is
Packed like sardines.
yeah, number 2 is packed like sardine. What is sardine?
Sardine is a fish,
Fish?
small fish that is in a tin. So you say you pack the sardines in the tin, so they're squashed together.
So like this means too many people at the
Yes.
same time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then we also have
Jammed.
jam,
Usually will be a traffic jam.
traffic jam.
Yeah, so just
yeah.
too many vehicles in one space at one time, right?
Yeah, so-
or maybe there's an accident and then the road is jammed. Yeah. Or
So jammed is an adjective.
yes.
Traffic jam is a noun. And the same with traffic jam, we have traffic congestion.
Yes.
So that's why we can say congested in here, right?
Yeah. Congested.
Congested, yeah, congested also means full of people. That you guys can take note. For the traffic condition, we have some very nice vocab here. The first one is come to a standstill.
Come to a standstill is when the traffic is flowing normally, and then it just comes to a standstill relatively quickly. Can be like from accident, some object
Yeah.
has come into the road, some obstruction or something like that.
Like we cannot even move. We stuck in one place
Yeah.
and cannot move. And the synonym we can say get stuck in, right?
Yeah,
We
get
get
stuck
stuck
in.
in.
Yes.
What would be the good example you think? Like can I say, sorry, I'm on my way home. I'm getting stuck in on the road.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck in traffic.
I'm stuck in traffic.
And then if you know why, you can say, but sometimes you can just say, I'm stuck in traffic. I don't know what's happened. I can't see. Because usually if you're at the back of the queue, then you don't know what the cause is at the front, right?
And we have a very good adjective. We say gridlocked.
Yeah,
What is that,
gridlocked.
Jeremy?
Gridlocked is literally when it doesn't move.
Doesn't move.
It's completely blocked.
in one
Yeah.
place.
Obviously, if you come to a standstill or the road is jammed up, it will move slowly.
Yeah.
But obviously, gridlocked that's it. There's no movement at all. Even congested, but it will still move. Like at traffic lights, you can say it's congested, but when the light turns to green, it will go. But gridlocked means that there's no movement.
Is this like you reminds me of Ngã Tư Sở, on near Royal City. So like they have the junction like that. Is it we say junction or crossroad?
It can be junction
when
or
the
crossroad.
two roads meet.
Yeah, the two roads. Yeah, so
And everyone like got stuck in.
yes.
Cannot move, so that is gridlock. So we say traffic gridlock, right?
Yeah, traffic gridlock.
Traffic gridlock is a very nice word for you guys to use. Right. We have a very nice example here. Jeremy, would you mind reading? The Chicago area?
The Chicago area is one of the most gridlocked metropolitan regions in the US, according to the new traffic study.
Yes. Then we have blocked.
Yeah, just blocked. Yeah, so it can be blocked, obviously, object, hazard, or something like that.
And then we have overcrowded. Which one is too easy? Overcrowded?
Yeah, overcrowded, yeah.
Containing too many people
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time, yeah.
And then in here, if you search for the book English collocation in use, intermediate level, then you guys can learn from the lesson, talk about movement and speed. And then in section B, they will talk about how can you describe the slow movement and stopping in slow moving traffic.
Yeah, in slow moving traffic.
Yeah, and the very good example here is
we were stuck in slow moving traffic for an hour on our way to the airport.
Yeah, so
that's very common.
Very common.
Yeah,
on the way to the airport. That is a nightmare.
That is very common in the UK too.
In the UK as well.
Yeah, very common.
Biggest one is the
Heathrow.
Yeah. And the one that you travel is different. The one that you went back to Vietnam, that's different airline.
Actually, when I went from Vietnam to England, I landed at Heathrow. But then when I came back, I flew from Gatwick.
Gatwick. Yeah.
Actually, they're quite close together. I think it's around 25-30 miles, which I guess is around 50 kilometers.
Right.
But they're on the M25, which is arguably the busiest road in England. It's actually the motorway that goes around the whole of London. So whatever time of the day you go, it's just completely packed. 24/7, and they're always doing roadworks or doing something.
And the next one we have slow to a crawl.
Yeah, slow to a crawl.
You know, crawl like the baby crawl.
So it means it will just slow down gradually, and then basically slow to a stop, or it's just
slow to a stop.
It's just inching.
Inches.
Bit by bit.
Bit by bit. You cannot even move. Traffic situation is really slow. We can say painfully slow.
Yeah,
painfully slow
for the driver.
Painfully slow. What?
Painfully slow for the driver.
Painfully slow for the driver. When we are in a hurry, we want to go home. We're so starving, and the traffic is just like bit by bit, like really get on our nerves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so those are really nice vocab for you guys to talk to that topic, and even you can apply those vocab for the crowded topics, which we just did in the previous episode. Let me ask Jeremy some questions about roads and streets, and to see how he do it. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So number 1, are the roads and streets in the area where you live busy?
On a whole, I would say yes. For me, the definition, the road would be the bigger one. Main thing that people travel to.
Right.
Street is mainly like side street, so it's a small street off. I mean, yeah, they're generally busier, especially at peak times. And then obviously non-peak time, maybe it's not so busy.
Non-peak time.
Yeah.
Non-peak time.
Non-peak time.
That's interesting. Yeah, I understand what Jeremy means, because normally road in England is very big, like avenue. Big avenue. In Hanoi, most of the time we just say streets, right?
Yeah, the streets are a lot smaller here.
A lot smaller.
Yeah, in England we have streets, but the streets are still bigger than what they are here. The streets you can still get traffic to go up and come down. So you can get here, you cannot. It's just usually they can go one, and then if something comes the other way, then they get stuck. And then you get like a jam, or they're overcrowded of the volume of traffic. But in England, they can freely move both ways. Yeah.
So I think that in Vietnam we just use the word street, but main road is like very big road, big avenue. But also I think because Jeremy is living, you guys know the Uniqlo, right, on Bà Triệu Street. So he's living on a very near main street. So that's why it's always crowded. Commercial district, I would say. Tourist area as well. So how do people cross the road in the city where you live?
Oh, you mean in Hanoi?
Yeah, you live in Hanoi now.
Jesus
Christ.
Close their eyes and hope for the best, I think.
Crossing the road in Vietnam is a nightmare for foreigners. Not only in Hanoi, but like even in Saigon.
It's organized chaos, I would describe.
Organized chaos. So how do you manage that?
Organized chaos.
So
actually,
from
being here 5 years, I would class myself as a veteran now at crossing the roads here. And to be honest, I don't really get intimidated anymore. Right. It's not really that. I'm quite confident. Because I know whether the little man is green or whether the little man is red. To be honest, it doesn't.
What do you mean by the little man? The traffic light?
Yeah, the little man says it's green, so you can go. But whether he's green or red, it doesn't really matter, right? Look normal and be observant of your surroundings and look around. But generally, it's quite weird. the traffic will just open up and go around you. You know what I mean?
The way-
They will make your decision very easy. But if you hesitate and you're worried, then you're more than likely to get hit, or for them to hit someone else, right?
The way Jeremy say is like we are facing off a tiger. Deal with a tiger. Like don't run, don't. Okay, right. Number 3. So how is the condition of the roads in your city? Can you say both Hanoi and the place you were born? Let's say Hanoi first.
Where I live in Wang Kim, it's quite a touristy area and it's in the center. So yeah, in general, I think the roads are okay. Like the condition of the roads.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they're too bad. But then obviously when you go out from the touristy areas, then maybe it's a little bit needs improvement. You know what I mean? Yeah, and obviously just the sheer volume of traffic and everything else, I guess it's hard to do the improvements on the roads, right? Yeah.
So there's one sentence that crossed my mind, but I don't know how to explain that. So basically, because it's a tourist area, so can I say it's a representative of the city, or it's a symbol of the city, and that's why it is more well kept and well maintained?
Yeah, I think it's definitely well kept and well maintained. Wang Kim in general, not just the roads, the streets, but all the surrounding parts. It's very clean, well maintained.
But how can we make the sentence? Can we say it's a representative of the city, or we say it's a symbol of the city? Or it's the face? Can we say it's a face?
Yeah, it's the face of the city. It's a symbol of the city, right?
Symbol
I would say.
And face, not
yeah.
representative. Yeah.
No, I guess, but it is the symbol of the city, because most people come here first, so it's what they see, right?
True.
Yeah, so you want that to obviously a lot of businesses as well, and things like that. Yeah.
But also you are about to move to Saigon soon, and you've been to Saigon several times. Would you say the road condition in Saigon in general are better than Hanoi?
Just on first impressions, yes.
Yes.
I feel that Hanoi just it has the population is a lot in a very small area, so it's packed in very tight. But in Saigon there's more space.
Yes.
It's more vast, so you don't notice it so much. And obviously for me, I think Saigon, just on impression, it's more westernized. Maybe they get a lot of idea from other country, a lot of investment, and things like that. You know what I mean? So for me, I think the roads, from what I see in Saigon, are definitely more westernized than what they are in Hanoi.
Yeah, they have bigger avenue.
Yes.
The roads are very big, and they have different lanes. So, but they still have traffic congestion during peak hours, because at the end of the day, it's still big cities. But you feel like you can move a bit.
Yeah.
Not really sure, actually. I don't really.
I've been there quite a few times, and I might just been in the wrong place, but I haven't really seen the gridlocks like it gets here in Hanoi.
In the gridlock episode,
and from what I see, firstly, I think there's a lot less bikes in Saigon than what there is.
You think so?
From just what I see, but I might not have been in the right place. I mean, there's a lot, but there's definitely a lot more cars there than what there is here.
Right. Yeah, true.
But I've only been in like the big city, but the traffic for me, it just seems that it flows more freely there. You know what I mean, than what it does here.
Okay. How about in Hereford? Back to England.
Hereford is quite a small town. Actually, we have quite a big problem with traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
Because just the volume of cars. Obviously, being in the UK, there's not as many bikes as scooters as what there is here. So most people have a car, or they will cycle. Cycling is fine because
cycle.
Yeah.
I heard cycle. I was like, what? Cycle. Okay.
Obviously, cycling. We have cycle lanes.
Cycle
And
lane.
things like that. Like for me, when I started working, I used to ride my bike every day to work, because in general it's quicker. In the peak times in Hereford, then it we'll still get the traffic jam, and it will get gridlocked from time to time. But the same in any place. If Hereford has an accident, it's the same with any town, city, in anywhere. If you have an accident, then it's going to disrupt the traffic. There's no other way around it, right? Especially if the accident is serious. Yeah.
Interesting. The last one. So do you think the roads in your city need improvement, and how?
In Hanoi,
Okay, let's pick Hanoi first.
I think, to be honest, all roads need improvement, just for the sheer, volume of traffic, and especially trucks, buses, obviously with the weight and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the roads could be improved that you have bus lanes, but I know that takes a lot of organisation, a lot of preparation. In the UK, like big trucks, lorries and things like that, they can tend to only come into the city in certain hours, and those times will be outside of peak times, because obviously with a big truck or lorry it will take up,
I think it's the same in here already.
yeah, it will take up 3 spaces for a car. We tend to be maybe a little bit more organised than what I see here, but obviously we don't have the population either, and just the sheer volume. Sometimes there's just no other way. I mean, you can take it away from the roads and have like trams, underground, make sure that the buses are, the public transport is cheap, and easy accessible, convenient for everyone, and then you would sort of take the volume of traffic away, and which most probably would help the roads. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Interesting. How to describe, like, I want to say, like, if the road conditions, like, obviously Jamie is talking about city center, right? But for me personally, the roads in Vietnam needs a lot of improvement. Still have a lot of room for improvement. In other district, like not in the city center, there's a lot of bumps on the road. Like how to talk? We say bumps, or we say pothole, or like potholes.
Potholes.
And then imagine when during the rainy season, flooding. Can you really drive, right? Like flooding. But how can we describe beside bumps and potholes? What else do we? Rough surface.
Yeah, rough surface, uneven surface. Obviously, mainly potholes and bumps in the road.
Uneven surface, yeah.
The thing is, in the UK, like everyone pays their taxes in England,
right.
so obviously the roads tend to be better, but to be honest, they have to be better because everyone pays a certain amount of tax.
Right.
Because if you're driving a car and you hit a pothole, then it's going to cost you money.
True.
If you're riding a bike and you hit a pothole, it's going to cost you money. And the government, are not going to fund for every single person that has a car or a bike. So it's their duty, really. They take the money from the working people. So the roads pretty much tend to be pretty good. But obviously they can't be, nothing can be 100%, right? They always need work doing. Right. But the thing in England, when they do the work on the road or they improve it, they will close everything. What I've noticed in Vietnam, when they do an improvement, they do it, but the traffic will still come. So, if you're tarmacking or you're white lining or you're doing something, it doesn't really get a chance to settle, dry out, or even, without someone going over it, within 5 or 10 minutes.
Like there's a thing that I don't understand about Vietnam. Every year, basically, the road is really nice, right? They, how to say, the black thing on the road?
The tarmac or
to make the road smooth, right? Yeah. And then next year they will dig a hole again to do it all over again. I don't understand why they have to do that.
The problem is in Vietnam as well.
So dirty,
my God. The climate here. Like in the summer, it's so hot, and the humidity.
You mean it melts the road?
Yeah, well, it doesn't melt, but obviously things with humidity, heat, and then obviously now winter, the cold. Certain materials will swell and shrink, and things like that.
That's why they have to do that?
Well, I'm not sure I know from my experience in Canada, when they do the block paving, because Canada gets very, very cold in the summer. And if you get the water, will get under the cracks. And obviously the water then, because of the temperature, will freeze. So obviously the slabs and everything will split, or they will rise, and stuff. So yeah, it depends on that too. And obviously here, because the climate is very
unpredictable.
Yeah, up and down. Mainly humidity, heat, and then obviously in the winter in Hanoi it gets quite cold for me, like tropical country.
Like for me personally, when I drive on the road, and if they are like, can we say fixing the road? No.
Yeah. Well, you could say fixing.
They are fixing the road, or the
improving
roads
the
are
road.
under construction. There's a lot of sand, small sand. My God, so hard to drive. I feel like very easy to like fall down or trip down.
The bike will fall over.
Fall over.
Yeah.
Lose the balance and fall over.
Yeah, you will lose the balance and lose control of the bike, or
Lose-
the bike will fall over one way.
Fall over one way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roads in England is quite important topic because obviously everyone pays their taxes, so they want the roads to be
Perfect.
spacious, flat, good, no potholes. But in reality, it's not going to be like that. But
We
to be
never-
honest, they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Yeah. If they live in England already or in Western country, then cannot compare the roads in Vietnam.
And also the roads in England, like when we drive on the left, and then obviously the
Drive on the
oncoming traffic is on the right. Most roads, definitely the big roads, there's a partition in the middle.
Partition.
Yeah, so there'd be something up the middle.
What would be partition?
So it separates one side from the other.
Right.
So you can't go across. You can't just go here and there. There's always a reservation, central reservation, or like a pavement, or some stones or something that will go up the middle.
And like you
Blocks,
guys
yeah.
have a lot of flyover as well.
Yes.
Flyover or sky train. That's why. Still, there's a lot of room for improvement. Very nice topic, actually. Yeah. So, thank you so much.
No, it's fine.
A lot of wisdom and knowledge for that topic. A very tricky topic, actually. If you don't have the good vocab, then how to nail your answer. So, hope that you really enjoy this topic. Make sure you guys give us a
Thumbs up.
thumbs up. Yeah. Leave a comment in how you answer those 4 questions that I just asked Jeremy. And the funny thing about when Jeremy gives you guys a tip how to cross the road in Vietnam. So any foreigners, any expat who are living in Vietnam, take notes of his tip. Just be confident. Then you can cross the road nicely and perfectly. Bye for now. Wish you the best of luck. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Wow, you are left-handed. Where you from is Hereford, right?
Yeah, the Herefordshire.
Is it on Herefordshire? Near London?
No, Herefordshire is it's here. This is the river and the cathedral, right?
But this is where you come from.
Yeah.
But in Hereford.
Yes, Hereford.
But this one is another place.
No, Hereford's where I come from, but then obviously I'm from Hereford, but it's in the county.
Are they in the same location?
No, this is London.
This is London.
Yeah, and this is in the Midlands.
Okay, so this one to say Hertfordshire.
Yeah, Hertfordshire.
One is Herefordshire.
Yeah, Herefordshire.
Herefordshire. Why is it so difficult? This year, it is even more meaningful. We are marking 80 years of independence, 80 years of courage, unity, and hope. But tell me, do you know the meaning of the Vietnamese flag? If so, let me know below in the comments. And if not, let's discover it together. The Vietnamese flag, simple yet powerful. A red background representing the blood, the sacrifice, the bravery of generations, gave everything for freedom. A golden star shining brightly